Hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Soy Erika y bienvenidos a mi canal. Hi everyone, my name is Erica and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a professional Spanish teacher who also uploads video lessons here on YouTube. So if you want to learn the language, I have a bunch of lessons that you should definitely go and check out. Pero bueno, hoy vamos a hacer Trabalenguas. Today we are going to be doing Spanish tongue twisters. Now these are great because they are a practical and fun way for beginners to work on their Spanish pronunciation skills. So I'm going to show you 5 tongue twisters today, all focusing on different parts of pronunciation. I'll give you some tips on how you can work on pronouncing them. And yeah, that will be the lesson. So make sure you guys try these out. I also challenge you to share this with your friends and challenge them to see how they do with these tongue twisters. Okay? And if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want more tongue twisters, I posted some on my Instagram down below. But if you also want to share some more that I haven't put in this video, comment down below as well, okay? Y bueno, let's get started. All right, so I'm going to read it out first, and then I'm going to pause, or you can pause the video, and you can give it a go. All right. Tres tristes tigres tragan trigo en un tragal. Tres tristes tigres tragan trigo en un tragal. 3 sad tigers swallow wheat in a wheat field. So this one here, you have the tr sound. So the R in Spanish is a really quick flick of the tongue, almost like you're saying D, because in English we go da, 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 ra, ra, ra. It's very similar movement of the tongue. So that's kind of the tip I would give you here with giving the R sound, okay? All right, let's jump to the next one. Okay, this one's para pa, 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 okay? Pedro Pérez, pintor, pinta preciosos paisajes por poca plata. Pedro Pérez, pintor, pinta preciosos paisajes por poca plata. This one's not as hard, I feel like, but okay. So that P sound, also that R, again, you have that quick flick of the tongue with the R. And the translation behind this one is Pedro Pérez, the painter, paints beautiful landscapes for little money. Okay? All right, let's move on to la tercera, the third one. This one is going to be the hardest, I think. It's rolling your R's. So for rolling your R's, you need to master that r, that flick of the tongue, and almost find, like, when you do it, your tongue vibrates, and it creates that flick continuously for a couple seconds. You just got to practice. R, 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 like practice that quick R that I mentioned. And then eventually I think you'll be able to roll it. Okay? All right. So, R con R cigarro, R con R barril. Rápido corren los carros cargados de azúcar de ferrocarril. That was my attempt. Okay, so the translation behind this is R with R cigar, R with R barrel. Cars run quickly, loaded with sugar from the train. All right. Okay, let's go on to la cuarta. This one I love because it's simple and cute and easy to remember. Como poco coco como, poco coco compro. Como poco coco como, poco coco compro. Okay? So the meaning behind this one is, since I eat little coconut, I buy little coconut. Pause the video and give it a go. Okay, let's go on to la quinta, the last one. This one I love because it shows like the beauty of the Spanish language, and then I'll explain it later. I'll say it and then I'll explain why I feel like this one's so cool. Okay, el cielo está enladrillado, ¿quién lo desenladrillará? El desenladrillador, quien lo desenladrille, buen desenladrillador será. Okay, super complicated, but basically it means the sky is bricked up, who will unbrick it? The unbricker who unbricks it will be a good unbricker. So the reason why I like this one is you have the verb ladrillar, which is like to brick, or sorry, enladrillar is to brick. So that's the verb. They've made it into an adjective in the first one. Then they made the verb enladrillar into the future tense, but they also added des, which means to like so they made will unbrick it. Then they made unbrick into an occupation, and then into present tense verb unbrick, and then they made it back into an occupation. super complicated, but it shows the beauty of the Spanish language and what you can do with verbs. Y bueno, okay, this was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see other videos down below. Don't forget to leave me a comment and like this video. Y bueno, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.